Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel and a really late episode of Miniatures Monday. It's actually Wednesday this week, but I had to wait because this was coming in, and this is mostly for the miniatures, though we will use this on some of our big project cars too. Those of you that can see already, this is a 3D printer. It's an Ender 3. We got it from Creality, which is the people that make it, so it's not the knockoff version of the Ender, it's the real one. Still made in China and all that stuff, but they had a super sale. We saw on a thread on Grassroots Motorsports Forum and went, we've been looking at one of these for a real long time. This is going to be great for miniatures, and we got a couple of other ideas we can use this thing for, so let's go ahead and pick it up, and we did. So here is the first of our kind of series on 3D printing. Check this thing out. So it's a DIY kit. We have to kind of put it together ourselves. Got a service card, instructions for assembly. That's what it'll look like all set up. That's your build plate there, and arms and motors, power supply, all sorts of cool stuff. And then we also got a roll of stuff, and it's PLA, not ABS. So this is an old school 3D printer, meaning it uses the extrusion nozzle, so it builds up what you're printing. So it's got this roll of stuff, which I'm trying to get open here while manhandling a camera with one hand. Once again, do most of these by myself, so it makes it kind of difficult. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, so it's got the spool of this stuff, this plastic PLA, and it heats it up in the extrusion nozzle. Come on. I'm so excited. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I ordered it, I think the sale was, there we go, PLA 1.75 millimeters white. So that's the temperature the base plate needs to be. And then that's the temperature that the extrusion nozzle is. So what happens is this stuff is fed through the extrusion nozzle, melted, and then extruded into like the pattern. And that's how you get the layering. And you build up the part on the base plate here. So it'll start with the base and it'll go higher and higher and higher. What's cool about these is they're really affordable. We picked this up for $179 shipped, and then this roll was like $20 or something like that. And with this, we can 3D print like little hard tops for the Miata Hot Wheels. We can print little heads for like the HO scale slot cars. We can do like turbochargers and stuff for the model cars. All sorts of stuff for the miniatures we can do with this. Also, on the big cars, we got a couple of things we need to do. On Project Boxster, the shift cables, the cables themselves are fine, but there's these little plastic ends on them that kind of degrade over time and break. And the only thing you could do is buy a new set of cables for like $400. We're thinking we might be able to design new ends and make them out of this stuff and print them. So we've got some ideas for various things like that to try on here, but this is super exciting. We are going to use this on the channel. Our next episode with this will definitely be setting it up and playing with it this weekend. We've got some time, so we're going to make that happen and try 3D printing our first thing. So this should be an exciting new part of Miniatures Mondays here on the Plays with Cars YouTube channel. Now with 100% more 3D printer.